Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham News and Update show for Sunday, January 14th. Yes, it is the day after Saturday where we beat Wimbledon 2-0. Yes, another clean sheet for AO and the rest of the back line. 2-0. Goals by Fletch and Moles. Fantastic goals to break it up. Didn't have the best first half, but we did bring it together. And that halftime Parkinson chat that McLean kind of talked about a little bit in his interview, and we mentioned seemed to kick them up the butt a little bit. Yes, we had a win yesterday, 2-0. We are clear second place, right behind Stockport. We're in a good position. We're in the fourth round of the FA Cup, going against Blackburn. We'll talk about that briefly. But the title of the show is Quiet Confidence. The quiet confidence we need to have for moving forward and also for this transfer window. So that's what we're going to focus on briefly. I'm going to mention a few other things in regards to the team yesterday. The under-18s won 4-0 against Carlisle United. I want to put a shout out to them. And this morning, the women's team won 1-0 against Barrytown United. So good for them. But the main focus of the show is going to be about Parkinson, about this transfer window, and how we're going to progress through the next few months. Hopefully, moving to promotion. Touch wood for how it is. How we feel like we can, just get that magic, keep it going. I feel like everyone in the club. We hear the interviews afterwards. Everyone seems to be very focused on what the goals are. Goals are, never get too high, never get too low. And I say it a few times on all of our shows. But it's a quiet confidence, and it has to do with we know where we want to be. This is great, but we know we want to be. So we want to maintain focus, and I think that's very, very important. And Parkinson has that in spades for this entire club. So we want to talk about that as an athletic article I want to talk about. But I want to tell everyone this. Look. All right. Boom. Look, they showed up. All right. This one fits. This one does not. This is an XL. This is an L. No, I'm not that big. I'm 6'2", like 210, whatever. And this does not fit. This is a large. So this fits me like a schmedium. So I think what I'm going to do, unless everyone wants me to replace the LAFC one back there for now, we can give this out as a raffle for one of the next live shows, or I cannot. But I think I'm probably going to do it. I can always get an XL. And this one, although this one is sexy, I really like that black one. It fits me like, choking me. But I like the white one. I'm probably not going to wear it, but I might replace the one in the back. Maybe I'll do a white and a white. I'll replace this one with the white one, and we'll auction this one off for a left for people to watch it. So for a large. So yeah, these came. I think the black one's going to come out. So keep an eye on that. Okay, that's done. So thank you, Wrexham, for sending those out. Sorry, I got shoulders, and I'm just a little, I got maybe lose a couple pounds, but there we go. Those have come in. Oh, there's my cat. Banksy cat. All right, let's talk about this article about the athletic article. It's a Wrexham's quiet transfer window is just par for the course. Okay, what does that actually mean? So reading through the article, this is from Richard Sutcliffe, and it actually struck me well because we're 2 weeks into this transfer window. We've made no signings. We had 2 players come out, 2 youngsters go out, which is great. With the Cowlin Bay. I'm going to get rinsed for that too. Cowlin Bay. So they're going to go out there and go play. And we have Billy Waters go out, who, was 29 years old, good striker, but didn't kind of fit into the mold. For whatever reason, didn't work out for him. So I wish him luck as well. So he went out to Doncaster Rovers, but nothing has come in. But in the past, Parkinson has built up confidence of how he wants, he wants a certain mentality, players to come in for the dressing room. Even McLean talked about it yesterday with the dressing room, and how Fletcher's in there, McLean's in there, Mulls and Lee. You want certain dressing room players, especially for what we want to do and moving forward to progressing in the FA Cup and getting through this league. We're in a great position, and we need to make good choices moving forward. And I think with him at the helm, I think it's indicative that we're going to do that. And they mentioned in this article, the athletic article, talking about things have changed. Manager Phil Parkinson's work in previous windows has created an element of trust among supporters, particularly the 56-year-old's patience can pay dividends. And I think that's important. So that's what I'm saying. It's a quiet confidence, which is why he's on our thumbnail. And it says, it goes on to say, nowhere was this more evident in the last summer as his new EFL managerial peers pushed through deal after deal. Parkinson bided his time. Parkinson didn't jump. You can see his demeanor. It's like, I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to make a stupid signing. Defender Will Boyle, they're talking about here, for example, arrived in mid-July from Huddersfield Town. But the second new face didn't materialize until the eve of the season when midfielder James McLean, never heard of him. James McLean, awesome player, joined from Wigan. James McLean, fantastic signing, but they waited until the eve of the season. Goes on to say, then came near a month-long hiatus right up until the deadline day when Arthur Okonkwo, AO, basically, in my opinion, didn't have much to do yesterday. He had great stats yesterday. In my opinion, kind of kept us to be 0-0. Sorry, something just broke off my arm. Had that on since my wedding 2 years ago. So what they're saying here is they waited nearly a month-long hiatus right up to the deadline day when goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo, 22 years old, and midfielder George Evans, who is my player of the season so far, signed. Both have since justified the wait, emerging as leading contenders of player of the year alongside Elliot Lee, the club's top scorer. So yes, I totally agree with all that. So that quiet confidence in waiting and getting that right person, right mentality of the person, player who's going to come in and affect the team effectively, helping us move toward that next level. So said it's been an immediate impact for the September 1 arrivals. Arsenal loanee Arthur Okonkwo, 22, has lost us twice in 19 league and cup starts, and Evans once in 18 games. So what Parkinson is doing is like, listen, there's a lot of attention on the club, as we know. Yes, we're not. Listen, we're not Man City, but in this league, we have a lot of focus on us. So if we put out there that we want somebody, if we're looking at a couple strikers, people are gonna be like, oh wait, maybe we get that extra tax on it because it's Wrexham and they're the big club of League Two. But we don't want to pay that. We don't want to pay that. And I fully believe that. The buying of the time, being that quiet, confident, and kind of just playing like, we know who we want, and not putting it out there and being, for lack of a word, desperate. I think that's what we're going to have to do in order for us to get the players we want in the next 2 weeks, if we're going to get players in, and progress to the end of the season, providing moving through to League One. Because I believe it. Clip it up. We have an insane opportunity, and we can go up. We play the way we are. We're going to go up. We're going to do really well. Whether we win it 1, 2, or 3, we have an insane opportunity to move up. Everything's playing on the pitch. And even yesterday, McLean said it in his interview, and we quoted him. It's cliche. Nothing's won in January, and nothing is won, and that's why you have the confidence. We have to keep going. But if you just if Parkinson can just harness this, and just move us forward, we have a great opportunity. McElhenney posted it up yesterday on his. I love McElhenney. Rob's like, to me, my idol. McElhenney posted, if you can bottle this up and sell it at halftime, we can be billionaires. But you know what? We're already winning. So Rob's completely right. We're bottling this up right now. We're all living as billionaires in the football lifestyle of just like enjoying this. So, we have such an opportunity to do this. We just got to maintain focus, stay confident, and be quiet, and just do our business. Just not get into the mud. And it's kind of fun to get in the mud with Tommy talking about their League One side coming to League Two side against Shrewsbury, or the guy yesterday with his shorts jacked up, looking all spunky in his shorts. I don't even know his name. I don't even care. But we focusing on what we want to do. So it's such a great opportunity for us. Okay, I'm going to get back into this. So the Athletic, Parkinson was talking about this month's recruitment. He says there's a lot of inquiries going on, but equally we have some good players ready to make a big contribution. So those are players probably coming back from injuries, and also the players that are also on the pitch: Gio, Lee, Cannon, Max, who played great. Tozer doesn't get any recognition, by the way. And Tozer been so solid at the back, just controlling, playing, kind of playing that just kind of center field, going in, putting his head where he should, clearing out some balls and stuff like that. So, but Gio sit in front of him. But yeah, the big contribution. So Parkinson went on to say, quote, if there is a player out there who we feel can improve us, we'll make a move. We're always looking. It can be a bit of a game of poker, as this is a competitive business when you're trying to sign players. And it is. It's a very competitive business. I mean, it's football. It's anything. All the businesses are competitive. But especially in football, when you have a target on your back for Wrexham and for the fact that everyone either wants to get one over on them or stop them from regressing, because one not jealousy, but it's everyone, what's happening is something that's very, very special, very, very special. So Parkinson went on to say, I keep getting told there's no money in football, but when we try to sign players, we keep getting told they don't need the money, so they don't need to sell. It could be hard to wrestle players away. And that happened that happens all the time. They can say we don't need it. We don't need to sell to you. So I think it's about, for the fact that some of the players really want to come to the club. They want to be a part of the process, want to be a part of the of the growth of this club and fan base and town. And that, I think that is something that's going to be effective, why people want to come. I say down to Wrexham because we are in League Two, down to Wrexham, but everyone's really enjoying it. Listen to what Mulls and Lee said after they signed their new contracts. They're like, yeah, we want it to be there. It's an amazing feeling, and this is something that's growing and positively metastasizing around that positivity. So I listen to Manchester United fan channels and other channels like that, and some of it's very toxic, and they want the club to do well. I get it, but it's all this person's terrible, there's so much hope. But this seems to get down to the core of the matters of what the club is all about, and it all stinks from the top, and the smell from the top, or stink from the top, is beautiful. It smells like roses. Doesn't smell like that. It smells like roses, and everyone wants to be a part of it. Even AO, who's out of contract, Arsenal are not renew his contract. We have a great opportunity to sign AO, and I think he loves to be here. I really do. I go in his Discord, and he's talking about how everyone pressures, you to sign, you to sign, you to sign. He's like, I don't know, see what happens. And it's a great business. It's a great place to be for him, and he really enjoys it. He can't say it's all business, but he enjoys to be here. It seems like everyone from AO to Elliot to Mullen to Gio, everyone wants to be here. And that's what's going to make this happen. And that's where we're going to progress. And that quiet confidence that I mentioned, got to trust that Parkinson, I'm going to tie it all up here. Got to trust that Parkinson knows what he's doing. Humphrey and all the owners between Ryan and Rob, they know how to make decisions to help this move forward. So if we maintain this quiet confidence and moving forward to progress at the end of the year, we could be okay. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Want to get something out for everybody today. We will have things coming up this week. Obviously, there's things that happen. I talked to Sean this morning, Sean Winter. We're going to have him back on this week. I want to get his take on the Wimbledon game and what's coming up in the next few weeks. Going to have Ian Herbert on as well, so check him out so we can talk about his book. Really excited to have everyone get his book. I have not gotten it yet. They can't get it in the States. He's a great guy. We just, he was at the game yesterday. It's just coordination didn't happen. He wrote Tinseltown, Hollywood and the Beautiful Game, a match made in Wrexham. So he also writes for the Daily Mail. So go check him out on the Daily Mail. And you can also see Sean Winter on the Welcome to Wrexham show. So got some things lining up. Hopefully more will happen in the next few weeks in regards to some of the transfers, but we got some games to win. We have a lot of games to win. We have the game this Saturday, as I mentioned, away at Newport County, then Crawley Town, home, and then away at Blackburn and Salford City. So we got some things we got to do. We got some things we got to do. We're sitting in second, got a good spot, but we got to maintain that quiet confidence and keep going forward. Okay, all right. That is your Sunday session and your Wrexham News and Update show. Anything comes tomorrow morning, I'll be here. My time, yes, I'm 8 hours behind everyone in the UK, but we are here. So thank you everyone for joining. Like, share, subscribe, and on that bombshell, I will see you all.